Okay, Chamber Commander Levid, gather you heads of the combatants of what poses to be the next galactic war, to make one final call for peace. The Exclave Authority knows that you and your crumbling CPAS is weak. I will not submit to any of your fools' bargaining and trickery. Roger, Compass, you are one of the CPAS's top advisors. Can't you see that's what you are doing? Is the slaughtering of your own brethren who you said were your brothers? Do you promote fratricide? I disown those who follow you. You have ruined the CPAS and eliminated all that it has stand for. I wish to reincarnate it as a more principle-focused country. And to achieve those goals, you will kill us. Where is the principle in that? Silence, everyone! See what democracy and popular sovereignty get you? There are too many voices. This peace conference merely affirms what I say. I lose sight of what I say. I must put an end to this CPAS civil war, as it is called. Compass, put down your guns and come home. And Professor, leave the NIOP to those it is entrusted to. I question what power you have to make such demands. Tepe has certainly had a hard time fearing your incompetence. Half your board of generals works for the Exclave now. Both of you are war hawks. What can be achieved through violence? Nothing. What can be achieved through diplomacy? Everything. You are a hypocrite, Levid. You say one thing while crossing your fingers and preparing to do another thing. If peace was your goal, why was this conference not convened sooner? Compass makes a valid point. The CPAS only asked for peace and diplomacy on the eve of its destruction. Oh, how the CPAS has fallen. Compass, you committed treason that is far worse than anything I have ever done. Tepe encroaches on your homeland, and you sit there and drink its blood. Levid, you have forgotten that you were exiled because of your failed coup to overthrow the government. And much like your fabled operation, you are the parasite that has tarnished and sealed the CPAS to death. The cards have been drawn, Levid. Feel free to fold if you see it fit. And I, as proxy of Tepe, state that Tepe will continue to support the NRUP war effort. This is all. Compass, the man who walks away from us now is the true enemy. Not I. Compass, I am your brother in arms. Compass, I wish for you to direct your Exclave Authority to rejoin this great nation. Such is not necessary. I will rejoin the core worlds to the Exclave Authority myself, which the authority trumps the CPAS in greatness. Enjoy destruction. Hologram deactivate. Levid, this peace conference was worth a try, but now the Exclave Authority has us pinned, and in a few days they'll break through our defensive. It is best now if we flee the country. Mr. Carriol, what you propose is what a coward would do, and at this moment, I am a coward. Prepare a CPAS supercruiser to transport the leadership out of the CPAS and to our allies. General Kibo, the Mark II the Exclave sent over for the peace talks has opened fire. They have completely wiped out the Capitol building. The Chamber Commander invited the enemy right to our doorsteps. I want the Sector 00 defense team activated and call over all available units for assistance. We must repel them. That won't work, General. The defense force and all available units are attacking domestic targets. They're all committing treason. The other half of the board of generals must have been working with the Exclave Authority all along. Prepare an evacuation of the home station. General Ilock, I reward you in fooling Levitin into allowing my forces to come right to his heart unhindered. You will be rewarded greatly. The rest of the board is currently purging those not loyal to the Exclave Authority. Compass, this was a true stroke of genius. Having half the board of generals stay behind and bend the remaining CPAS to your will. Today the CPAS makes its final fall, and is reborn the free Exclave Authority. I shall lead it to glories unseen since the original revolution. Destroy the home station. King Bachingo, I have returned to Mook Mook in the NRUP, and I believe what has just unfolded is the Exclave plunging the dagger firmly into what is left of the CPAS. Over 200 years of governance ended so abruptly and flamboyantly. I suspect that the Exclave Authority is not much stronger than the CPAS was during the last war. It is true that the bulk of the Exclave fleet is the former CPAS fleet, but I believe their Chancellor is unrestrained in correcting previous mistakes. He yields the powers of the CPAS and has a mindset not much unlike ours. This is a most dangerous combination, Professor. It is imperative that we do not lose the NRUP, so I suggest having Tars and Hammerhouse stay there. Together they can coordinate an effective offense. I agree. Cha-Cha has proven that he can hold his own in fighting back the Froobs and the Exclave on the front. What of you and Voss? Hold us in reserve. I can provide assistance anywhere it is needed, and Voss can be deployed as needed if any new front was to arise. Good thinking, Professor. I will have General Knox on domestic duty as usual. The old general wouldn't be much helpful anyways. King Bachingo, it's time to fully mobilize the fleet. There is no backing out now. May you be forever in the service of Tepe. Professor Proboscis, out. Vyax, message General Voss. I wish to contact him. Good day, King Bachingo. I am here as requested. What is it you need? I am in the middle of re-educating a planet. After the incident on Gamma 845 and the manifestation of the Crusader-class ship, you must have come to the same conclusion as I. My king, are you saying that Tepe is considering pursuing Alpha Beam technology? I thought it was determined to be too impractical. And I hold fast to such opinion. The Lactate Alpha team has no other weapons. All of its power is devoted to a single Alpha Beam. Then why do you suggest that the Alpha Beam is the way of the future? Dr. Rinko, a scientist of ours, has discovered the element Jargonum, which provides the power necessary to make the Alpha Beam much more controllable and useful. To the sounds of it, you have perfected the Alpha Beam into some sort of Omni Beam. Do you wish to test it on one of my planets? I have a few good ones in mind. It isn't necessary. It has already been tested and fine-tuned. What I need is a captain of the ship. Someone who's willing to take the risk of commanding this Omni Beam. My king, I will serve you in whatever field is required of me. I will captain this ship into the glory of Tepe. So, I do ask, what is its name? The Tepe Goliath, the first in a line of Goliath-class ships. Production has already started on making more. It will be the flagship of Tepe. I look forward to captaining such a impressive-sounding ship. Voss out. Dr. Renko, I have heard King Bachingo has chosen you to serve as Tepe's first Omni-Beam supervisor on the Goliath. Congratulations. I head out tomorrow, Dr. Moron. Lieutenant High General Voss will be the captain. Our research in the forgotten research of Quadrant 6 will serve the nation greatly. The Omni-Beam will cement Tepe as the strongest empire in the whole galaxy. I wish the best of luck to you, Dr. Renko. May you continue researching and engineering an even better Omni-Beam.